Welcome everyone, my name is Jeff Winters. I'm one of the PGA golf professionals here at the Golden Horseshoe Golf Club. We're on the gold course today, hole number 14, and you've got one of those little shots today where you're just off the putting surface and you want to hit a chip shot. Big difference between chips and pitches. This shot we're looking to keep it low to the putting surface and let it roll out very similar to a putt. A couple things that we want to focus on, okay? We want to try to get the ball pretty much in between our stance from a nice narrow stance. Okay, nice narrow stance, ball pretty much in the middle. Our weight's going to be pretty much equally distributed. My hands are going to be slightly forward. So with this type of motion, we're not looking for a real steep hit to the golf ball. We're trying to look for a nice smooth motion. One of the common flaws that we see when chipping the golf ball is that people tend to put the ball way too far back in their stance. Similar to this, they tend to get the ball way back in their stance, as you can see, with my hands way too far forward, which is making me deal off the club face and get that leading edge turned down into the ball too much, so I'm not going to have any use of the bounce of the club. So what happens now is, this far back in the stance, my weight's too far forward. As you can see, I've got way too much shaft lean, my hands are way too far forward. Now I'm going to be too steep, and I'm going to chop down on the ball. So when I set up to it here, my hands are slightly forward again. And all I'm going to do is keep my body nice and still in the takeaway. I'm going to take it back smoothly. As I come through the ball, you might notice that my hips and my midsection are ever so slightly rotating to the target. So again, get that ball back in the middle of your stance. If you'll use a nice narrow stance, get that ball back in the middle and let the swing flow through the target, and let your hips and your core help to dictate the arm swing. I think you'll be a better chipper, and I think you'll see results. So again, nice and smooth here. My hands are slightly forward, taking it back nice and smooth. And notice how when I follow through, you'll notice that how my knees have worked through the shot, my midsection is to the target. So, if there's anything that we can do for you here at the Golden Horseshoe, please feel free to let us know. Thanks so much and have a great golf day.